has a quality about it that is unlike anywhere I've ever been, and it's kind of seedy. You know, it's kind of seedy. There's all these busted out buildings. It's like fire. It's completely impressive. It has this heart, you know, this palpable heart, and it's not always pretty, but it's amazing. Like, you can sink your teeth into it. It's got atmosphere.
The reason behind this film, what was the spark that ignited this?
Well, when I was little, growing up in Billings, Montana, my family, we would take trips to Fairmont Hot Springs. It seems like we did that a couple times, and we would come into Butte. And I mean, there's something about it that just really struck me. And I'm not really sure what it was at that time. It's just a completely fascinating place, and it's a place of great stories. And I love stories, you know, just love storytelling and trying to think of how, and just how storytelling is done, just kind of the whole process of what is a story and what makes a story. And why do people need stories, you know, so. So, Butte has always been a fascinating place, and my friend Rob and I have always been completely, always wanted to make a film in Butte in some way. And so a few years ago, we started emailing back and forth a completely absurd script.
Why are we in Butte?
We're making a movie.
Uh-huh.
Why? A movie about magic, a movie about ignorance, and a movie about Butte.
Uh-huh. Why are we doing this?
I don't think I would do this right now, man. I just woke up.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah.
In the last 2 years, the script has changed a lot, just kind of tried to streamline it and change it, make it seem to be a little bit more coherent, but still not. I mean, this is really, I mean, it's kind of a dream about Butte. It's a dream of Butte. It's not necessarily what Butte is today.
Actually, sorry. I want you to walk more.
So what do you think about Frank, the character Frank? What's your impression of Frank? How would you describe Frank?
That's a good question. He's kind of, I look at him as a link between Butte's past and the present. Kind of interesting, complicated character, because I wasn't sure when I first read it if he was a specter, which in a way I guess he sort of is. Putting on the overalls, putting on the helmet, carrying the shovel, and walking around Butte was when it really kind of started to come together. Seeing the pit, and the scenery in this town is pretty awesome. Makes it pretty easy to slip into that character. Basically.
Yeah, actually, what I do want you to do is walk right up to the elevators, and just stop there, like you're waiting for the elevator. Yeah, the white.
Who is Irene? Who is this character that you're playing?
Oh, Irene and I are very close. You know, she's younger in her spirit, I think. At least I like to think that. And she doesn't quite know some of the things that I know, but I've been through a lot of the same kind of growth issues that she has. But this is, as I understand, guerrilla filmmaking, and I don't know, I generally would be more anal and prepared kind of in my own mind, but here I am, and I think it's going great.
John looks like some sort of big game hunter, the way he's running out there and hiding behind stones.
I know, I kind of snuck out on the shooting and just walked around and left you guys to do all the work. But it was just beautiful. Every other house is empty. You just walk right up and look inside.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Really?
fun people, good food, Butte water,
What'd you do?
carried stuff, ate, drank, hung out. How close do you want me to try and get?
Well, let me see. Let's kind of set this up how we're gonna
Are
have
we
you.
walking while I say
Yeah,
this?
you're gonna be walking, and you two will be walking behind him, and you're gonna be kind of walking. You're facing forward and doing most of the talking. Every once in a while, it's gonna.
I started collecting these in England.
So, you collect floaty pins and bar napkins, is that correct?
Bar napkins and zebras and flashlights and big-eyed girl paintings. Big-eyed kid paintings. I have some boys now too.
You collect clowns?
And clowns. And movie posters. And becoming my grandmother. What's your filmic equivalent of Butte?
Filmic equivalent of Butte. What the hell, man?
What's your favorite memory of Butte? This trip.
This trip.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, there's so many great memories, you know.
Yeah.
What's the film about to you?
Oh wow, it's the fall from grace with a twist. It's biting the apple and getting a bit of knowledge. I like the obsessions and the people's quirks.
Come on in and see the Madonna collection. These are only some of them.
Basically, just kind of set that Madonna down and open the door and lead her in.
Why does this say a new camcorder takes a trip?
Don't you love that when people just kind of follow you, camera, just stalk you, stalking you?
John was shooting you, you were shooting Dan,
Yep.
and I was shooting all three of you. So we had 3 cameras going at the same time.
That's so funny. That's like some kind of infinite regression loop or something,
Yeah.
isn't it?
The only one that didn't have a camera was Christine. She should have had the still camera taking stills.
How come I can't see anything when I look through here? Do you know what you have to do?
Did Megan snore last night?
No, there was a few like
snorts.
yeah, like firecracker, like crescendos just.
Wait, you say that Dan snored though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm saddened to see that. It's kind of like a Rob and John
Pumping it.
pumping it.
Well, John,
We're heading out.
the actors need some water, Megan.
We have a chest with stuff in it, and no, it's actually in our hotel room.
Yeah, the motor in.
Yeah, the motor in. So if you guys could get it, or even just a few bottles of water.
This is horseshit.
And bring them back.
Oops.
Hey, don't put your toe on my bottle. Say, we go out and have some beers.
Oh, okay, producer.
What do you say, Megan?
Here.
Dan?
Beer 30.
Christine?
You know what I say.
And you, Starlet?
Sammy Boo says beer time.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's a nightlight Madonna.
Madonna's head popped up into the bushes.
12 Hail Marys for you.
Lost her head. The headless Madonna.
Well, it's laying on a grave somewhere. This one available if anybody wants it.
Oh yes, we're really this one for Joe.
I like this one.
Oh, that one. Oh,
The plastic one.
that's right.
The doors, you know.
You bet. That's
What's that called, Dan?
Oh, that's excellent. That's good.
awesome.
See, we can keep this virgin inside
The
this
little
virgin.
French word.
Then the question is, she's still a virgin.
Oh, God.
Oh my God!
Made in Japan.
No, that's beautiful. Isn't she pretty?
Shinto Mary.
That's tasteful.
Oh.
Mary.
That's the best one.
I'm
I
gonna
think.
take Maybelline Mary.
Well, she looks just
Modigliani.
doesn't she look
What?
like
Modigliani Mary.
Hey, what's going on? Do you know what number this is? Any idea? It's a payphone. Yeah? I just calling around, huh? No, it's okay. I was just answering the phone. It's okay. There's some other people coming up the street in a little bit, so you might want to call back. All right? Have a good night. Okay, man.
Is that her again?
Yeah.
Enjoy your stay in Butte, in the city of tradition and history. This wild mining camp struggled to tame itself into an important city.
You know, in some respects, as humans or people, we're trying to figure out who the hell we are. I mean, we almost spend an entire lifetime in doing that.
I'm actually just getting curious and knowing my genealogy. My grandmother just died.
I believe that personality traits and habits are passed on through families.
My life now, but none of it too clearly, so it seems.
But there are many more stories, more colorful, simpler, complex, funny, sad, believable, and absolute hogwash in the buildings and faces and rocks and mines and streets and mountains and days and nights of Butte.